and gentlemen, welcome to the newest episode of the Wrestling Infos podcast. My name is Marco, aka Kill Cobain, and today I'm joined by the Blackheart, the man of the hour, the bad child, Lio Rush. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you for being here today with us. I want to just get right to the facts. I mean, it's widely known that you've wanted to become a wrestler since the age of, I guess, 5. But what's the first thing you remember about wrestling? So what's the first thing that pops right into your mind?
The first thing that always pops in my mind as a first memory of wrestling was Rikishi giving Booker T a stink face, and Keith threw up all over the announce table of Michael Cole. So that's the first thing that I remember about wrestling kid.
Awesome. That's a good one. So considering your time on the indies, you were, I guess, a rare species at 18 years old, which has now become like a casualty, but you were like trailblazing back then. I can imagine you had to deal with like several people looking down to you because of your age. So how did you handle that?
I don't think people necessarily look down to me because of my age. I think they probably were a little annoyed at how I was for my age. I feel like I was very competitive. I was very hungry. I mean, just being a kid, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So, but I feel like it comes with the territory. Wrestling is a very unique business, and certain things come with that. And you have to know how to conduct yourself in this business, which I've learned over time because I'm not 18 anymore, obviously. So, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you've grown yourself, I guess. You've become a father of 3 children. So, how did that affect like your view of the things you do in the ring and everything?
Maybe not affect. I don't think it really affected me. I feel like since I was a teenager, I've always had a lot of responsibilities that I had at a very young age that kind of molded me into this strong, kind of bold individual. So my kids have been nothing but a constant reminder of why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. They're a constant motivator. You know, everything that I do is for them. Everything that I do is to create opportunities for them when they get older and to, you know, have the things that they want in life. I don't want, you know, my upbringing or how I looked at life to be the way that they look at life, or you know, I want a different experience for them, and I definitely feel like I've done that so far, which I feel really great about. You know, I didn't see outside of the county that I lived in for the longest time, but now my kids are being able to, you know, not only be outside of the county, but outside of the state, outside of the country, different states, being exposed to so much. So it's really cool. And so, yeah, I don't think they serve as a, what was the word you used? I think that they've always been a motivator.
All right, awesome. So, like looking back on some of the crazy stuff you did, actually, like the ladder match against Joey Janela at the CCW Once in a Lifetime. Could you see yourself doing stunts like this right now or in several years?
Oh no, I wouldn't be able to stand back up at all. Probably never again. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah, 30's gonna hit you. 30's gonna hit you.
Every time I say that I'm getting old and I tell people my age, they're like, "You're still young," and I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so," but I definitely am starting to feel like I'm 28, not like I'm 18.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy you said that because on the one side you're a veteran, like right, but you're still in your best age right now. So and I mean, over the years, you've literally shown like excellence in the ring with never had in the drop down. Because if anywhere you went, like if there was Lio Rush on the card, you've got Lio Rush. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, right. Right now, I think the next big step would to be like becoming a mentor. So, is it something that comes easy to you to teach other people?
I think as of late, yes. I feel like I never felt confident enough to teach other people. Um, and I feel like I probably felt like that because I was thinking more of teaching on a physical level. And I know what works best for me, but I can't teach people. I try to be as unique as possible. I try to do things that only I can do because I know what my body's capable of. So I feel like I can't teach that to somebody else because
Yeah,
other
right.
people's body reacts to things differently, different limitations, things of that nature. But as of late, I feel like I'm teaching people in a new way that I couldn't before. And what that was before was the lack of inexperience. I feel like now I have the experience, I have the knowledge. I've been everywhere, I've wrestled everywhere. I've, seen the highest of highs and lowest of lows in this business. Um, so now I feel like I have that ability to teach, and I love it. I love, giving younger guys and girls the knowledge that I wish that I had when I was younger, and that's just being as real as possible with them, teaching them things about the business, the actual business, learning how to conduct yourself, things of that nature. So it's pretty exciting, and I like it.
Yeah, nice. And which people were like a mentor for you, or who left the most impact, I guess, on your career?
Believe it or not, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
There comes the full circle, right?
Full circle. Full circle. Search and destroy. I remember those days. I also remember the day Alex Shelley bought me my very first pair of wrestling trunks.
Wow, nice.
Uh, and that was full circle.
When was that? When did you buy your first trunks? Is
2016. Yeah,
Mhm.
2016 when I won the Top Prospect tournament. Those trunks that I was wearing were bought by Alex Shelley.
Awesome, awesome. So coming to Impact, like for me it's like you've competed right now the company Grand Slam, what I'd like to call. Was it something special for you to finally appear at Impact and to wrestle there?
It was extremely special. Extremely, extremely, extremely special. Um, Impact was the one place that I haven't gone, and to be able to do that at the age of 28, um, I feel like is really cool. It's really special. Um, so yeah, it's a different feeling, knowing that you've been everywhere. Because then you start to ask questions like, okay, you know, where do I go?
Yeah,
where do I
right.
go? Where do I go after this? What other desires in the world of professional wrestling do I have? So I start to think about 2 to 5 to 8 years. What do those look like? Because I've done everything in wrestling. So yeah, it was special. It was a professional milestone, and it was a personal milestone for sure. So yeah, super excited to be at Impact now, though. Really excited. There's a lot of things that I got to do there.
Yeah, I mean, there's awesome. obviously the possibility of so many dream matches, like you've mentioned, for Sabin, for example, who you're going to face on Friday, I guess, Saturday. Yeah, so what are you expecting from the match, or what can we fans expect from you at the Slammiversary?
I'm expecting a 1, 2, 3 for the night. I'll be me. Go tell the world what you're about to see. The new X Division champion, the Kaderkracher Lio Rush. That is what the fans can expect.
Nice. I mean, your style is like predestined for the X Division. Like looking back on the TNA days, yeah, I think leading this division could be a very, very interesting aspect. But right now, in Impact, after that, do you think it's finally time for the great one for Lio Rush?
Yes. This is why I'm here. I don't do anything for no reason. This is for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. This is happening for a reason. It's happening at the time that it's happening for a reason. The times are changing, and I'm the one who's going to lead that change.
Yeah, nice. Just before you've said that you've thought about how would your life or your career look like in 8 or maybe 10 years. So what were the questions or the come outs you've had?
Yeah, that is a journey that I'm gonna have to wait and find out to see for myself. Yeah, I try not to plan things too far down the line because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I've learned
sure.
that with multiple injuries that I've had that have completely derailed and stopped everything that I had going on, and it changed in an instant. And it changes for a very long time until you can rebuild and either get back to where you want to be or go back to how it was. But I don't think anybody wants to go back to how it was because everybody wants to progress. So,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you never know. So we'll see. 10 years, that's pushing it.
Yeah.
That's pushing it, man.
I mean,
We'll see. I want to focus on this year. That's what I want to focus on.
all right, let's stay in the present, I guess. I mean, you don't have to go back, but are you a person to like reflect yourself, like going back to matches, watch them back?
No,
No, not
no,
really.
no. You got to keep it fresh. You got to keep it authentic. You got to keep it original. You got to feel in the moment. I feel like that's what makes the best artist.
Yeah, talking about
Do
that.
do what you do in the moment.
I mean, this is like one of your qualities whenever wherever you went, you stood up for yourself and you haven't been ashamed to talk what you think. Like, but with that, I guess comes like also troubles. Like, is there something that you think is in people's perception, like crazy twisted up? Like what people have in mind of your let's say yeah star
Cool.
character or your personality right now?
Man, I wish I cared. I wish I cared. I wish I cared, but I don't. Why should I?
Yeah, true.
Why should you? Why should anybody care what anybody thinks of them? You just got to be yourself. You got to be a good person first and foremost, but be yourself. Who gives a shit what anybody thinks about you? Is that going to stop me from doing what I was born to do? Hell no. No, it never will. I think people, I'm sure you can tell by now, I'm not, you know, you got to just keep moving. You gotta be yourself. You gotta be happy with what you're doing. You have to do it for you and do it for the people that you love. Who cares what anybody else thinks? So that's what I have to say about that.
Great, great. Like seeing for us German fans, it has now like gotten pretty easier to follow the things on Impact Wrestling through the deal with the Zone. How excited are you about that? Like in Central Europe, you're getting more attention through this partnership.
I absolutely love it. I love Europe. I love, 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 love Europe. So for me to be able to do something in Europe with impact, with this company that I want to be a part of, it's an exciting time. So I'm looking forward to them pairing up and we can all just have one big party. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, nice. So I really appreciated your time, Leo, and as it's you're our guest, so I would like to give the last words to you. Is there something you have in mind to pop out to the German fans, or you want to get off your chest?
To all of the German fans out there, to all of my German fans out there, first off, thank you so much for supporting me, especially in my younger days of wrestling in WXW and, you know, touring in Germany. You guys are some of the best fans that I've wrestled in front of, and I wish that I wrestled more in front of you guys. So thank you for that. But continue to support me, continue to follow my journey. I hope to see you one day. Continue to follow the things that I do outside of wrestling as well, because it's all the same. And I want you guys to enjoy whatever it is that I'm putting out for you. So thank you again. And I hope to see you guys in person soon.
Thank you. Hopefully you'll come visit us again sometime in the future.
Yeah, great.
Looking forward to see it.